While in the real world, I'm like, no, they need to be arrested, court of law, blah, 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 blah. This is a Star Wars video game, and I want to stab them with my purple and green lightsabers.
Then we shall. What's up, assholes? Where's that patrol droid? It was around here somewhere. Oh.
Eat my lightsaber dick.
Alrighty. First, stasis. Yep, dark side. You don't say.
That'll do it.
It's okay, Bastila wasn't around to be mad at us.
I'm glad Wookiee's on the same page as us.
Yeah, fucking
Wookiee's actually much more aggressive about killing these guys. I think reasonably.
Yeah, they are fucking enslaving his people. Oh, we did it.
I hope everyone's cool with that.
Sure.
Because I'm not cool with slavers.
Yes. I know we have some controversial opinions here on Brent Quest, but slavery, not cool. And we get a Zerka Core ID. So now we can probably impersonate some people. Oh, hey, backpack. Oh, our fallen Wookiee friend. Oh, wait, I already got the thing in there. What is this? Minor? You probably get it.
What's your opinion on the death penalty one?
Whoa, we just dove into something. In general, no. I don't like it.
What does in general mean? Do you feel like there are extenuating circumstances where the death penalty is appropriate?
Not that I can think of, but I don't want to make such a blanket statement where it's like, well, what about this 1 in a trillion special case? Because I can... Maybe I would probably have it outlawed at all, in all ways. Because, you know, tenet of democracy, tenet of a free society is that it's better to let 1,000 guilty men walk free than to punish one innocent man. I think one of the founding fathers said that. I think the death penalty just completely goes against that.
I'm also against the death penalty. But I think a lot of things... Oh, that's creepy.
Realize I did not have a lot of...
I think there's a lot of things kind of messed up in our justice system right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like... Oh, that one's big.
Yes, it is a big bird.
Oh, is that a Minox? No, it's not. Okay.
I think we'll find Minox, though. We might. Oh, the droid got exploded by those
I think
things.
everyone who gets the death penalty should be treated the way, like, everybody who's caught dealing weed and being black is treated, right? Like, just being in the prison system forever... You shouldn't be able to, if the prison system worked correctly, you shouldn't be able to murder anyone else, so you're not a harm to society anymore.
Yeah.
But it's not worth killing you.
Yeah.
Like, you truly can't be rehabilitated. You still shouldn't die, you just shouldn't be let back out into the world anymore. Joey Rizzo actually has a really great neo-futurist play about our justice system and our prison system, and how even people guilty of violent crimes, is it really worth it to lock them up forever? What if this is the person who invents snow that turns into hardwood floors when it melts, or creates blimps that just travel around the world sucking up greenhouse gases and telling you that you're a good person? Like, it kind of turns fanciful and fairy tale at the end, but I still really like the intentionality of that play. Like, America specifically, but kind of the world in general, has so many people in prison for such long prison terms.
Yeah.
Can we really state with that much confidence that these people will never be a positive influence on society again?
Well, I mean, for things like, you know, murder, it's like, we can't, even if it's, like, justified, it's one of those things. If it weren't for the concept of precedent, I would, like, be against prison in general, like life sentences in general, because, like, you should be able to make someone better. But then that holds the precedent where it's like, no, if you can basically convince people you won't do it again, you can go free and then go do it again.
Yeah.
Which is shitty. But, you know,
Well, but I also want to acknowledge that my breadth of experience isn't actually that tremendous. I have a really bad habit of reading Wikipedia pages about serial killers late at night that make it even more challenging to go to sleep than it was when I was trying to go to sleep and started surfing Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And I acknowledge the fact that, you know, there might be people out there who are too broken to function in conventional society. I have read some shit about some serial killers that fucking
shit's fucked up.
Terrifies me to the core of my being, and yeah, I don't know how to fix that shit, and I believe that nobody else knows how to fix that shit, and maybe that person should just not ever be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to do ever again.
Sure.
But kind of to the exact contrary of that, one of the most terrifying serial killer stories I've ever read is this Canadian couple.
Yeah.
And I will be honest, that part of what scares me about them is that they're Canadian, and you would think that they would not have this problem, but they in fact do.
Yeah.
And it's this Canadian couple who raped and murdered a bunch of women,
right.
And like the wife actually drugged her own sister,
yeah,
and let her husband like rape and kill her. Just like really, really dark shit.
Fucked up shit. Yeah.
But the wife was rehabilitated and is a free citizen right now.
Huh.
Like this second, she changed her name. She lives in, I think, a different province. She moved from like Ontario to Alberta or something like that. But she's just like actually living a life now, and as far as the law, right, as far as the public knows,
right.
She hasn't committed any further crimes, but she also has a lot of scrutiny placed on her because of how sordid her past is.
Yeah.
But that's like that's easily a person that I would be like, nope, can't fix that, put her in prison forever. And yet she appears to be living a life and contributing to society and not doing further fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And I clearly wasn't a big enough person to predict that. And
well, I mean, that's the thing.
I often worry about that. That like, who can
predict that? Yeah.
Who can sit in judgment of their fellow human and say, yes, you will always be.
You'll always just be a mess.
This fucked up, or yes, there is hope in you yet.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that like, this is gonna play into some ideas about like free will and whatnot. But the idea is that, you know, we can't predict that, so we have to like just go on math, you know? We have to go on like precedent. Because, you know, if you have killed someone, it is way more likely that you will kill someone again, right? Like, that's just, people who haven't killed people are less likely.
But not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed. But like, that's all we have, you know? And it's like, you can't ever make a perfect system, especially like in the legal system, you know? It's such a like, goddamn knot of special cases and contradictions and really just hard to deal with shit. So it's like, we do the best we can, and we are hopefully ever approaching a perfect system, though we probably won't ever actually get there. So like,
well, that's one of the things that, right, even in a utopia, if it's a realistic utopia, that's probably a problem we are still going to deal with.
yeah.
Even if we do everything the best we possibly can as a society, that's the kind of thing that we're still going to mess up sometimes. People who actually are rehabilitated are going to be in prison for the rest of their life, and people who faked rehabilitation are going to get out and do more damage.
Yeah, and also, like, I mean, I'm against, like, minimum sentencing for, like, non-violent crimes and shit. I'm against, like, a lot, like, just in general our very punishment-based society. Because I feel like we should be looking for justice, and often we just look for retribution, you know?
Justice versus revenge.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's why, like, the death penalty, it's like, you're not really punishing anyone. That guy dies, and that's it. Like, you know.
Oh my god, Dark Knight is such a good movie.
Dark Knight is great.
And Batman Begins. Batman Begins is really good, too. From a philosophical standpoint.
But, like, the thing with the death penalty is that, like, the one thing that we can't ever really know about is, like, what happens after you fucking die. So, like, if fucking Gandalf says, right? Like, you know, don't be so hasty to deal out death.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Don't be so hasty to deal out judgment on who should live and who should die.
Exactly.
Many people live who should have died, and many people die who should have lived.
Yeah, and so, like, I feel that if... Oh, boy. If
This
we...
is gonna happen to us on every planet we land on. We just gotta fuck up some Dark Jedi.
Yeah, dude. Get more lightsabers that way.
Alright.
If, as a society...
We have all the lightsabers I want.
You know, if as a society we say, like, okay, if you do this thing, you'll be in prison forever, that's what we say, you know, but to say that we die is, like, it's a line that I'm personally not comfortable crossing. Also, we're probably gonna die here, Jesus.
Uh-oh. Sorry if I distracted you too much with this, to me, really fascinating conversation, but not super relevant to KOTOR.
Not super relevant. This has been going on for a while now. How about a repair kit? How about 2 repair kits? Why not, right? How about,
Oh, that guy's fists are glowing purple.
Yeah, they have advanced fucking attacks.
That's more important than
we're
the
dying.
American justice system.
We're dying. What's up? We're dying.
Are you just saying we're dying because Zalbar went down?
Zalvar's not down yet, but we are about to. I'll try these advanced med packs.
Sorry, you had an X over his thumbnail. I assumed that meant he was dead.
No, that just means he's fucking stunned. They don't have a special thing for when you're dead. Okay.
Well, got one of them now.
Got one. That's one.
Look at bullet timing. That seems to help.
This guy is at full, so we're gonna heal. This we're also gonna heal.
Brent's been down now for a while.
Yeah, Brent is as usual missing everything. Okay, come on. Oh, please don't die, T3. Please don't die. Oh, yeah, you lived. Okay.
2 down.
Just gotta be kind of careful here.